The Dark by Emma Horton, published by Hodder and Stoughton. This is a psychological novel that is set on Antarctica, so miles and miles and miles from anywhere. And it's a scientific base where several people live together for a period of months and, study the environment and work on the effects of that environment on the people living there. This is actually a proof copy, and if you are going to look for this in a bookshop, the cover you will want to look for looks more like this. Well, what can I say about this? It's a debut novel, and the author has obviously gone to a lot of trouble to research Antarctica and what it's like, and also to research what it is like when you put several people together who don't know each other from Adam, but who will get to know each other very well over a period of 8 months. So flying in is Kate. She's a medic, and she will be the medic based at the station for the next foreseeable time, 8 months, looking after all the ills that are going on there and keeping regular checks, blood pressure and blood analysis, just keeping an eye on everything. But I think you have to imagine what happens if somebody gets something like, appendicitis or anything like that, because no plane can fly in. When they fly in, they have to keep the engines going before the winter months. They can't come when it's really inclement. And they fly straight off again, because if they hang around too long, everything freezes. So you get this real sense of really difficult terrain, and you kind of wonder, well, you have to be a really hardy sort of person to actually want to live in Antarctica for any length of time. Kate is actually a replacement medic, because the previous doctor was out and about, and they were, going out on a trek, and he dropped into a crevice. The carabiner failed, and he just descended and of course died. I mean, you're out there for a matter of minutes and you're dead. So he died, and it was a terrible accident, and Kate is there to replace him. Now, Kate has a bit of a problem because she likes to take prescription drugs. They help her through everyday life, and she knows it's a problem, but she's really struggling to break that habit. So already we possibly have an unreliable character within the midst, and we look at who else is stationed down there, how they get on, and really what it's like, how dark it is going to get over these 8 winter months when the sun actually never rises. So imagine living in darkness for 24 hours every week, day in, day out. I mean, it must be really, really tough. You don't get any sunshine, so you have no vitamin D, vitamin C. Things are flown in. How do you get fresh fruit down there? You have to have hydroponics to grow some salad leaves. God, it sounds really, really tough. And she really, really conveys that tough sense of setting. Anyway, she gets to the point where she picks up a few clues and thinks, not sure that was an accident. Jean Luc probably didn't die just as a result of a broken carabiner. So what did happen? And that is the nub of the story. She uses her resources. She's a bright woman, obviously with some problems, and she goes through all the people there and sort of looks at motives, why this might have happened, is she on the right track? And of course doubts herself quite often. But it all holds together really quite well, and this is a great debut novel. So I think if you want to dive into a really, really cold environment, you will. In the Dark by Emma Horton, and it's in the Antarctica, which really comes to life. It's cloying, it's claustrophobic, and it's jolly dark.